I'm going to call in spirit and then I hand over to Fricka. We just close our eyes and welcome everybody. And as we take a few deep breaths, we're just calling in the spirits of the east, the west, the south and the north. Calling in the fires, the water, the earth and the air. Honoring the ground we stand upon. Honoring nature and all its spirits. And all life that shares this planet with us, the plants, the trees, the animals, the rock people. We call upon all the seen and unseen forces that mean well with us to support us in the work we do. Upon our ancestors who gave us life. And while we call the ancestors that who mean well with us, we honor you. And we call upon Great Spirit who has many names and many forms and is in all of us as we are in him and her. And pray that whatever we do, whatever we create and whatever we achieve is for the highest good of all of life. Aho. Connecting to the above and the below. As we open our eyes. And those of you who have brought a candle, I'm not sure if it went out. Shall we light that now? Mine is on my altar, sorry. Hi, Dawn. Claire, have you got a candle? Ah, perfection. And let's just imagine and intend that we let our light shine and use the energy to contribute to the creation of a sustainable world for all of life. And we let it burn until we blow it out at the end. So, good evening, everybody, and I'm passing over to Frika, who will facilitate this evening, and Frika can say a bit about herself first, and then what we will do in the next hour before we close. So
Thank
I'm
you.
muting myself.
For how long? I first would like to thank Sacred Earth Activism for having me and for giving me the opportunity to offer my community connection. I'm Frika Asraas. I'm from the Netherlands. I consider myself to be an earth activist. I'm the founder of the Flame of Friz, which is a peace project, started as a peace project, hidden initiative for peace, but more and more activism, earth activism, is part of our rituals. I joined Extinction Rebellion 3 years ago, more or less 3 years ago, but due to my disability, somehow that is not working the way I would like to be. So I'm very glad that I found Sacred Earth Activism and I can be part of rebellion in this way. I would like to start to ask all of you, I don't know who have been on the ground or being part of the space holding online, if you would like to say briefly what your experience has been with the online rituals or with the on the ground. Anybody would like to start?
Would you like to have volunteers or go around the screen? Volunteer?
If you would like to start, we can go around.
Okay. So I have been both. I was up in London, but also held space. I'm always excited about the rebellion, and I'm always exhausted afterwards. It's the same pattern every time. Yes, I felt the rebellion up in London was very powerful. There were 8,000 people there on the first day, and it was powerful. But I felt this time the community feeling wasn't as strong as it usually was. Certain elements were missing. There was no opening ceremony. There was no food around this time because we moved a lot. And I felt that Sacred Earth Activism actually held a very good space in Hyde Park. I hope we are getting bigger with that next year. I was grateful for everybody who contributed to the space holding here. Yeah, so I thought both was really necessary. That's me done. But I was excited in London. I loved it.
Thank you. Who would like to be next? Claire, please.
So I went to London for the last few days of the rebellion, and I had, I'd done the new moon water ceremony, so I took water up with me and helped to hold the space at the well at the fountain, and I held a session as well while I was there. I facilitated a process where we took physical steps forwards towards our vision of the fossil fuel free future, and that was quite magical. I enjoyed doing that. I kind of agree with Krista that So there was no closing ceremony either, although it was billed. So I feel like we kind of, we filled an important role there, because without the water ceremony, then that would have been very much missing. Yeah, I think that's me. Yeah, me done. I found food though. I make sure I know where the Hare Krishnas are. I make sure I always get fed.
Yes, the food was there from the Hare Krishna, but not ex Arna. So yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I think that's the deal, because of
I know.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Christine?
So I was part of the holding group away from London and did the new moon ceremony, the dispatcho ceremony, and the closing ceremony. But in between that, made sure that I did a visioning every day. And also, if I couldn't visit the place where I collected my water from on any particular day, went to a place of water, even if it was the pond in my garden. But it felt quite important. And as part of that sort of ritual, made sure that I sent out the intention to connect when the rebellion was on, the week that the rebellion was on, sent out the intention to connect with the people in London and to support them. And I found it interesting, as with visioning for a short while every day, how that vision developed. So I really felt, for the first time, because I'm not somebody who would go out in public for various reasons, but it's not something that I could see myself doing now. And this is the first time that I've actually felt part of doing something positive. And that was my overall feeling, that I was actually being active and valued that. Thank you.
Thank you. Marie?
Yeah, I want to agree with Christine there. That is the online holding group, and the I didn't make it to the dispatcher, obviously, because I was away, but I managed to be at the beginning and at the end ceremony here in the holding group, and in between even. I mean, it's a very good place to be when you're not able to be physically somewhere, I think. And I think also that, I mean, it still ripples out, you know, the energy is still there and the intentions are there, and even the visioning helps to keep the energy up, I think. I did not do everyday visioning like you did, Christine, but kind of doing a prayer in the morning, in the evening sort of thing, you know, just giving it a bit of a thought in the morning and in the evening, just to acknowledge it, sort of, and be there and give the intention. I think that is a good thing. And so if you cannot be there physically, I think it's the next best thing, really, and for that I'm actually grateful.
Thank you. Dawn, would you like to add something?
Hello. Yes, through the year, I've been so thankful for this community, the group, and being part of it. I haven't been active since 2016, not with other, you know, anything I believe in, you know, and I've often through my years been outside Downing Street. And, but yes, it's been online, and I've been so thankful because I've gained knowledge, wisdom, and I've felt very much part of this community. And also through the time, all through the conferences, it's been about bringing, not just about protest, or it's just been, what I liked was the balance of the two, the spiritual side, and what, for me, I have to work from what's in my heart. And even though, of course, the future, no, I don't know the future, but it's what I can do right now that's going to make a change. And what I can do in my everyday life, and simplicity for me enables me to make the changes. And if it gets too complicated or too far in the future, I lose, you know, I feel, I just lose myself. So by bringing it back to what's in my heart and what I can do. And for me, it's, you know, this has been important because I cannot be active, but by holding space here, visioning and holding the light, and also gaining knowledge for the changes to make. Because for me, I feel it lies in the next generation to take care of this planet and, you know, in a better than maybe we're doing at the present. So for there, that's where it starts, you know, in the next generation. So that's why I feel about it. But yeah, I feel very much, I don't know where it's going or what, but I just only know that my part in it, and to come together with others, with many others, is for me the way forward to make change. If you can understand, I'm not very good with words online. I still get Zoom anxiety, unfortunately, and I just grasp at the words that's the nearest, you know, what I'm really trying to say. But yes, that's what I feel. And but yeah, I have much gratitude to you all for all what you've been holding, and I felt very much a part. And it also empowers me. So what I can do to help, I honour the elements in a different way than I did. It's more stronger inside my heart, and to take care of Mother Earth, which is in now. I wake up to it, I appreciate it, and you know, I think, what can I do that will join with others that will make these bigger changes? So thank you all.
Thank you. Yeah, it's special to me. I just recently joined Sacred Earth Activism, and it feels like a community, and it feels the how to say that in English, that spirituality and rising up on the street are coming together for me. And although the rising on the street is not that, I can't do that, not that much or hardly anything, I can make my contribution. And in this way, to support the rebellion and to support Extinction Rebellion is important, and to be part of the community indeed. Okay, I'm going to see if he is going to leave. That makes it a little bit easier for me. I made what I call the community connection. I made it for Extinction Rebellion in the Netherlands, and I work a lot in my shamanic and other ceremonies with quartz. So I made a quartz in the colors of extinction, the green and black. And I asked you to bring some yarn in these two colors. And if you have anything wish, you can also make it later, because I do believe that it's something you can actually really take in your hands. And it's a way to if you need extinction as the community, it can be any minute, it can be during the rebellion, it can be before or after the rebellion, or at any moment within, you know, working on activism or taking care of the earth. when you need to connect, you need strength or whatever you need. If you take the cord in your hand, because the cord is a symbol for Extinction Rebellion as the community. I would like to invite you on a guided meditation, which I call Community Connection. So if you want to close your eyes, sit in a comfortable way, feel where your body is in contact with the ground, with the earth, whether it's a chair or your feet on the ground. Take a deep breath in and out. In and out. And let all daily thoughts be. Welcome to our community connection. A moment of calm. You only need your imagination to tap into the love, liveliness, strength and shelter, playfulness, creativity and comfort our community could offer. At any moment and wherever you are in your mind, you could connect for refreshment, empowerment, relaxation. Envision we are standing on a clearing in a forest. Smell the scents of the place where we are. Look around and see the colors of the trees and the soil beneath your feet. Hear the birds singing and the leaves rustling. Feel the warmth of the sun on your face. We are standing hand in hand in a circle with many Earth activists and rebels, connected by a green-black cord. Our circle is so huge that we embrace the planet. A fire is burning in our midst. A sacred fire. You are welcome to seek support, to offer support, or both. Envision Extinction Rebellion to be an immense web. All rebels, all groups, all circles, all gatherings, all actions, all over the planet are threads in this web through which we are connected. You could invite other activists and rebels in spirit to this place of comfort and connection. Rebels who might need to reconnect. Activists who might need strength and stamina. Inspiration or kindness. You could invite them in spirit to offer them healing and harmony, company and care. Envision all burdens from rebellion to flow into the fire. The flames consuming the weight, transforming it and returning to ash, rage, love, endurance, laughter, creativity. If you feel the need, let all maybe overwhelming feelings like fear, fatigue, helplessness and hurt, guilt or grief flow into the fire, becoming fuel, lighting up the flames. The magic of fire transforms troubles into fuel, from fuel into flames, from flames into a smoke of healing, of care and calmness, persistence and peace of mind, warmth and well-being. Wind wraps the smoke of healing around you like an embrace to fuel our passion to fight for the earth, to fuel our desire to commit to climate justice, to social justice, and intergenerational justice. Know that you can return to this place anytime you feel the need. And slowly open your eyes again.